Hey, what's up, everybody? Sam the Slam here. Welcome back to a brand new Slammed movie review. It's been a long time since I did a review, and I haven't been doing these in a long time. It's been a minute, I don't know how long it's been. Just don't have the heart of doing the reviews as much anymore. The thing is, I'm not really a good reviewer as it is anyway. But I just said, what the hell? I wanted to do it again, just talk about my thoughts about a film. And, and going through a lot of shit in life and everything, I do, if anybody watches my previous videos of my slam journals right here, or venting about my life and my frustrations and everything going on and what's going on with my life. But, I also like to watch movies. And the thing is also at the same time here, I've been doing physical media is dying. And I've been getting a lot of movies, and over here, over here in my dining room area, I have a shelves of movies, and I've been going to flea markets. I've been going to pawn shops, and I've been checking out, getting some DVDs and Blu-rays, mostly DVDs, but it's fine. I don't care because physical media is dying. It's gonna be a lost art form, and I'm trying to do a collection. So I think this feature coming on is I want to do a video collection, or every DVD I have, and have a little 20-second story or whatever. But let's go to the review itself. This is the 2019's American comedy drama, The Peanut Butter Falcon. Now I've heard about this film. I actually borrowed it before at the library. This is also from the American Public Library. This is not a movie I bought, but if I do see this at the flea market, I will definitely pick it up and put it in the collection. But yeah, I thought I saw this movie before, but only a bit, the first 15 minutes of it, and I just didn't give a shit about it. But watching this film, and per se, just to watch, it's such a good-hearted story. It involves wrestling. It involves pro wrestling, something that I'm a big fan of. Why couldn't you be a pro wrestler, Sam? I'm afraid to take the bumps. I would like to be in the business somehow, but that's never going to happen because I don't have any closer people. I would like to be a manager in the pro wrestling business, but the thing is, I don't have any higher ups. I don't have any close people that I could maybe be a manager in. I would love to be a manager. It'd be great. I'd love to be I'll be the next Jim Cornette and every damn thing, but that'd be cool though. If I could be in the business, be a pro wrestling manager. But I checked this out. This story is about a kid, about a young man with Down syndrome, played by Zack Gottsagen, but he's a young man with Down syndrome, and he blew it out of the fucking park with this movie, and it was so damn good. His acting just. People say, "Oh, this is a retard. He can't do any damn thing. Oh, Down syndrome people can't do any fucking." Yes, they fucking can. And you're the fucking retard. They're fucking magnificent people, and they know what the fuck they're doing. And he did such a good damn job. He's in a nursing home. He's in a retirement home. He has no family. His family gave up on him because he was Down syndrome. The thing is, if I have a son or a daughter with Down syndrome, it'd probably be a lot of hell. But you know what, though? We're not going to give up on the kid. There's some assholes or people throwing these deformed babies in the trash, or just leave them out for dead, or in the hospital. This guy, his whole family deserted him, or whatever it was. I don't know how long it was, or whatever, but it's just wow, and it's just I'm not going to be like that. My love is my love for my children. No matter what disabilities they have. I have a son who's just I'm ADHD, a little autistic, bipolar as hell, and I have a son who's the same thing. He's the same thing like me. ADHD and probably beginning some bipolar. I don't know. But the thing is, he keeps watching the same thing. He's in this nursing home, and he's roommates with Bruce Dern, the legendary Bruce Dern. He's Carl. He plays Bruce Dern plays Carl, and he keeps watching wants to be a professional wrestler, the saltwater redneck, who's played by Thomas Hayden Church. He keeps watching this tape over and over about going to the wrestling school and yada yada. And he's like, I want to be a professional wrestler. But and it's funny because he's trying to get out of this retirement home. He gives these little coping, he does these little tricks with his roommates, the older ladies in general, like training his pudding for giving an extra pudding just for her to fake choke. And he tries to leave, but he always gets taken down. And these workers are assholes, retard, and all that shit. It's like the equivalent of Ben Stiller from Happy Gilmore about doing shit to fucking Adam Sandler's grandma in that film. Just like there was retard and everything. But there's Dakota Johnson, who is played by Dakota Johnson. She plays Eleanor, and she's the kind-hearted person, and that cares for him. But he's now on flight risk and yada yada. But then Bruce Dern has a way where he bends the damn. I don't know how the hell they bend it, because they actually put some steel bars under their window. He actually bends it out. And then he got soap. He said, rub soup on everybody. You get through that. But he gets out of there and he runs away. Zack runs away. And he runs away, and all he uses is his whitey tighties. And he's on for an adventure of his own. Now we meet I can't say his name right. Shia LaBeouf, or I can't say his name right, played by Tyler. He's an outlaw. He's on his own. He's just doing things. He breaks the law, and he does what's want. And he's in this fish kind of market thing, and he supposedly he steals people's land and steals their crabs, and then he gets into it with, you see, what's her name? John Hawkes, played by Duncan. Duncan, played by John Hawkes, and then Rat Boy, who's Yellow Wolf, the rapper. And they were these two dickheads. It's their shit, but fucking Tyler gets fucking fed up with them, and then he loses his job because of it, and because he keeps stealing the fucking thing, but yada yada. But he ends up he's pissed off, having a bipolar moment or something. He ends up lighting the fucking like about 1,500. I don't know how much it was in the film. He burns a bunch of their fishing equipment or whatever. So he gets the hell out of Dodge, and then that's where Zack was hidden in a boat. And it's the boat that Tyler, Shia LaBeouf's character, gets into, and then he runs off, and then that's when he introduces him. And the first thing is Tyler, he's a knife up to, who are you? Zack. But at first he's annoyed with Zack. He keeps repeating, Tyler, and all this sort of stuff. Will you be my friend? I have Down syndrome. And first, Tyler is a dick to him. He's like, I need to go to the saltwater redneck. I need to be a professional wrestler, And the thing is, as time goes on, he actually cares for this guy. And the guy's like, I want you to be my friend. I just want to tell you something. What, Tyler? I have Down syndrome. But as the movie goes on, Tyler and him have such a great bond at the film, and it's with just teaching him, your coaches tell you you're a retard, you're better than that. You don't have to listen to those assholes. And then you have Dakota Johnson, who now the lead. I don't know what the hell his name is. It's not even on here, but one of the leaders about the workers. You need to go find him. So her job is to try to find this guy, try to find Zack. To bring him back home, which he does not want to be there. He's been there for 2.5 years, he says. But even Dakota Johnson, the 50 Shades of Grey chick, even with her, she cares for him and stuff. And then her and Tyler meet up, say, hey, do you know where this guy is? And he's like, oh no, maybe he's living the dream, because he hasn't. He just didn't tell her that. But sooner or later, she catches up with them, and also meanwhile, Duncan and fucking Rat Boy, the assholes, are looking for Tyler because of the shit he did. Yeah, he may be may look as the bad guy, but Tyler's a fucking shit on here. I think Shia LaBeouf did a great job. And but they end up meeting up with Dakota Johnson, and she meets up with them finally. So they got a big scene when they were all drunk. They got all drunk after getting some old man's moonshine or whatever the hell. And he got fucking damn Zack drunk, and it was hilarious. I am the Peanut Butter Falcon. Just eating peanut butter. That's all they're eating, though. But that would suck, though. If you're just eating peanut butter without no water or anything, I feel like my throat would be stuck. But somehow and then Duncan and Brett Bar are trailing them, and then they end up burning up the damn Falcon thing, their little raft. Oh yeah, before they didn't have the raft, they trying to go and like rob and get their own boat, and they meet this blind man named Jasper John, played by Wayne Dehart. And he's the one who made the raft, and then they had this little journey and everything. And I said, Dakota Johnson, Eleanor meets up with them, and it's like they're having the best time of their lives, and the acting was superb. And then they finally at the very end of the film, they find where a redneck lives, played by Thomas Hayden Church, and what he realizes that he came, and they finally find him, and then Tyler goes up the door and knocks at him and says, "Hey, you still at wrestling school?" He's like, "What? I closed that down like 10 years ago." But then he has Zack meet him, and then this is Clint, his real name's Clint, and he tells him he's not real, and then they go back, and that pisses Zack off. Oh, he's real. I've seen the tape, and he shuts it. That's when the Clint shuts the door, yada yada. But then all of a sudden, he's real, and then all of a sudden here he comes, but he has his paint, his paint and shit on. And he said, "You want to learn to wrestle?" So he learns the trope. He trains them, and there's a little ins and outs of the wrestling business. And there's a character named Sam who's played by Jake the fucking Snake, and he's a dick on here. I mean, he's a fucking asshole on here, but it's Jake the Snake. He don't give a shit. He's smoking a cigarette, and chilling like a motherfucker. And then he's like, "You want to have your first wrestling match?" "Oh yes, I do." "Well, Jacob's having a show." And Jacob's played by Mick Foley. He does this backyard wrestling shows. And it's pretty cool in the very end, too. But then again, Tyler is being followed by Duncan and damn Yellow Wolf, or Rat Boy. And then this fucking guy comes, and then Dakota's trying to save him because Tyler ended up blocking her up because he didn't want her seeing Zack get beat the shit out of. But the thing is, though, he does this atomic slam that which Zack wanted saltwater redneck to teach him to do, but he said, "Oh, we don't do that. That's good." But he ends up picking up. I mean, it's a movie, but he picks up that son of a bit. He picks up Jake the Snake, and because Jake the Snake beat the shit out of him in this match, and then here comes Duncan with a fucking tire iron, and he whacks Tyler for not seeing it. And it was such a. And the thing is, I felt like, man, don't tell me he's gonna die, because at the end they're in the hospital. I'm like, man, there's no one hell. And the thing is, too. I was telling my fiance when we were watching it, I said, "Man, this movie is good till this very ending. This is shitted on." But then we're going to go to Florida because that's where Tyler wanted to go, and then they want to go to Florida. And then you see him, Shia LaBeouf's character Tyler, who's all bandaged up and beat the fuck out of his face. He's just recovering from injury. And I thought, all right, badass. But then that's it. They go to Florida, which they were going to talk about, and they did. We didn't see dumbass Rat Boy and Duncan get fucking charged with any damn thing. We didn't see that. I mean, the ending was kind of, but I mean, it was still a good film. I just wish they did a lot more, and we could see these jackasses that at least get like a segment of them, charged, or Duncan charged with assault. But none of that. They go to Florida, like Tyler said, I want to go to Florida and start my life up again and do this, everything. And long story short, the ending is that they became a family. Tyler and Eleanor are a couple, and they adopted Zack as their their son or as their friend, and it's great. I mean, we don't have enough. I did watch the special features. I wish the making of this film was longer than 6 minutes. It was the best 6 minutes it was the best 6 minutes ever of this making of how this film was that came about, because it's these directors of what's the director's name? It's Tyler Nilson and Michael Schwartz. They went to some camp with people with disabilities, and they saw Zack, and what do you want to do? Oh, I want to be a movie star, and stuff like that, and they actually did it, and it's pretty good. I mean, I just enjoyed it. And I'm sorry, and it's a shitty review, but I just wanted to talk about this film. It's pretty interesting. I definitely will check it out. I mean, this is a film, I definitely would probably watch this. I'd probably rewatch this again. I probably have to rewatch it with a friend who has never seen this. My buddy Blake, he's been staying with me for the nights. He's been struggling, he's homeless, and I've been trying to help him out. This weekend he's with his lady friend guy in a hotel, but I plan on maybe watching this again and watch it with Blake sometime. But one hell of a fucking movie. I just wish there could be a lot more and maybe more special features in this thing, but it is what it is. But you definitely check out 2019's The Peanut Butter Falcon. Definitely rewatchable. And this, I don't really rate movies, but who cares? This is a good film. Go check the damn film out. The Peanut Butter Falcon, good family kind of like kind-hearted film. It's good. It's just the ending was kind of, they got where they're going to be, but yeah. So it is what it is. So y'all take care. I'm Sam the Slam. If you like what I'm doing, like these movie reviews, I have a Slam movie review playlist. I have a simple movie review playlist. My old movie reviews called Simple Reviews, and then I have. If you first time watching this, I have a bunch of vlogs of me venting frustrating in my life called the Slam Journals. And I make videos with my son and my fiance and my family and whoever. Y'all take care. Peace.